my friends, this is Linol Anderson here with you guys with a brand new YouTube BitChute video. And in today's video, we're talking about the Red Heifer sacrifice. That's right, they're going to be sacrificing those red heifers in Jerusalem imminently. Some saying as soon as the 22nd here on Passover. And of course, we know this is all part of the third temple prophecy. That's a prophecy for the Christian community, the Jewish community, the Islamic community as well. And they're saying it's going to bring in the end of the days, the apocalypse, the end of the world, this and that. Well, what's really going on here? And let's be honest, my friends. This is going to bring about a holy war. And what if I were to tell you all this is pre-planned and orchestrated by the powers that be? The NWO, the rulers of this world. That's right. It's all following a predictive programming script. That's right. We're going to get into all that today. So before we get into it, just encourage you guys, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video. As I say, subscribe to survive. And also, hit the like button. Helps old Linol out with the algorithms. Now let's just dive deep into it. So yeah, we've been seeing some massive escalations in the world stage right now, especially with that whole conflict between Israel, Palestine, Iran now, and United States. You know, things are really spicing up because now we got Iran and Israel going at it. That's right, just 5 or 6 days ago we had major action. That's right. So pretty much Iran fired a bunch of missiles into Israel, and then we were really worried that was going to be World War III right then. Israel was saying they're going to strike back. But thank goodness things died down because all the missiles got shot down. Nobody lost their lives. And Iran later confirmed that it was just a warning to Israel. So major escalation, yes, but we're safe for another day for now, right? But like I said, it's all to put fear into people. Just want to make it clear, this video that I'm putting out today is not about being in fear, so don't be in fear. If you be in fear, then you participate in it, and it's more likely something will affect you. But if you just be the observer and observe these things and not be in fear, you're going to be fine. That's the way the Matrix simulation works, okay? So don't be in fear, but we're just talking about what's going to happen, because a lot of people are going to be in fear, and a lot of people are going to suffer some negative consequences because of it. So we need to expose what's going on and reclaim our sovereignty. So that's what today's video is about. So what's going on with this red heifer then? Okay, because you know all this stuff is directly linked back to the red heifers. Okay, everything that's going on in the Middle East and all the holy wars to come, it's all connected back to that. So I'm going to show you a couple videos. Okay, one is going to show you why it's all connected. And then it's gonna talk about when this is gonna happen. Okay? Take a look.
We have an update on the Red Heifer. They have built the altar on the Mount of Olives and hummus. One of the major reasons that they attacked Israel in October was because of the Red Heifers, because the Dome of the Rock sits on the Temple Mount right now. And by doing this sacrifice of the Red Heifers, it is an all-out threat of being like, we're going to get rid of the Dome of the Rock and rebuild the temple. The Muslims were just like, no way.
It's a whole different narrative.
What are the potential implications of this being enacted?
The Dome of the Rock is completely sacred to the Muslim faith.
Yep.
And if that's destroyed, you will not only have every Muslim nation, you'll have every Muslim in the world. Well, it will be like the Battle of Armageddon, which talks about all the nations rising up against Israel. It's crazy that they literally have a sacrifice altar built. And they said it'll happen
recently built?
By the time this comes out, they could have already done it, because they said it will happen any day between now and Passover, which is in the end of April. So I say all that just to be like, yo, just be ready for anything.
Hey, we're coming up on Passover, and here's a red heifer update. Israel now has 4 red heifers that are still remaining kosher. They're looking forward to sacrificing at least one of these red heifers at Passover this year. At this point, they already have the altar built and they already have the land purchased where this sacrifice will take place. So, could we be seeing a temple built very soon? Well, at least the gold portion of this temple could be there already. A recent rabbi has traveled to Ethiopia where gold was given for the restoration of the third temple. So it looks like things are falling into place, and we could see that red heifer sacrifice on Passover of 2024.
There you go, my friends. So as you could see there, could happen April 22nd. I've heard from different sources that it's already been confirmed April 22nd, but then I've heard from other sources it's possible it could happen anywhere from April 2nd to May 19th, because there's a Christian holiday on May 19th, Pentecost or something, and they might wait to do it until then, because then it will win the side of the Christian community, right? And maybe they'll have the support of the Christians. So who knows? We got to wait and see. But it could happen as soon as the 22nd, just pretty soon here. Okay? But as you could see there, my friends, there will be major implications if that happens. Because, well, let's just put it this way. You know, the immigration all around the world of refugees and immigrants from third world countries, mostly Islamic, Muslim communities. And they're all fighting age men, young men, and all the European Western countries have been flooded with these members, and it's all by design. It's not a coincidence. Everything is by design, because they want civil war. They want a holy war. Okay? All the major wars in our history have all been over religion. So they know religion is a great way to divide people. It's called divide and conquer. All religions are created by the NWO, every single one of them. And it's a perfect way to divide people, cause hatred, killing, all that kind of stuff, okay? So they know exactly what they're doing here. They've done it many times in the past, and they just keep doing the same things over and over again. All right. So with that being said, they're really pushing this Civil War stuff, even with the predictive programming. We just saw a movie come out a few days ago, and it's in the movie theaters right now, called Civil War. That's right, more of that Statue of Liberty symbolism, right? I haven't seen the movie yet, but I've heard others who have. I'm going to go see it in a few days. But yeah, there is predictive programming for a Civil War coming imminently. And then you even had that movie Leave This World Behind come out about the cyber attacks, right? In that movie, they showed these airplanes dropping these pamphlets, and it's about Iran attacking, right? Iran! Now we have all this stuff with Iran. They're telling you what they want to do, right? This is part of the plan. It's part of the agenda. It's part of the script. Once that Al-Aqsa Mosque on the Temple Mount, once that gets taken over, and if it gets brought down and they start rebuilding the third temple, my friends, what's going on right now with Gaza and Israel and Iran, the United States, between the Jewish community and the Islamic community, and yes, the Christian community will be involved too. Oh, it's gonna be like nothing you've seen before. And never forget, the second seal of Revelation is upon us. The first seal was broken in 2020 with that sickness that went on and the thing that they wanted to get. Second seal was that peace would be taken from the earth, right? That's right. Look it up. It's all about war. And it's going to be all this holy war stuff. And already we're seeing a rise in terror-related events. We saw what happened in Russia there. But now the ISIS is back all of a sudden, right? And we have other stuff going on. And yes, it's not just against the Jewish community and the Muslim community. The Christians are going to be involved as well. They're orchestrating things, planned things to get the Christians involved. We just had it in Australia. That's right, we had a bishop, I think his name's Mary Emanuel, get attacked, with the sharp object, just a few days ago while he's giving his little sermon. So we're going to talk about that now, and I'm actually going to debunk that and expose that as a planned thing that happened, and I'm going to expose Murray Marr as the fraud he is. Oh, I got some things that'll blow your mind. Before we get to that, though, I just wanted to say, do not be in fear of these things. Just be prepared. So just a quick shout out to our sponsors at Heaven's Harvest, okay? Heaven's Harvest has restorable foods. In case you're ever in an emergency situation, take a look. That's right, you could get yourself a month's supply, 3 months supply. They're organic food buckets, all right? So it's great for emergencies. They also have water filtration, so you could take these devices and filter water out from any source, okay? Which is great because we could only go 3 days without water. They also have seed kits and everything, so definitely look into that. The link is down below in the description. If you use my link and the code that's down below in the description, it'll get you 10% off and free shipping in the United States. Alright, so definitely look into it, especially the organic buckets and the entree kits. I don't recommend the one with the orange drink or anything because you could just drink water instead. You know, you get more food with the other ones, but definitely look into it. No need to be in fear of any of these things, but as things get crazier, you know, it's good to be prepared because the supply chains are bound to break down at some point, and if you're not prepared, things, you might get hungry, you might get pulled into the chaos. This way, you have your food, you just sit back and wait until things are a bit safer, if you know what I mean. Good to be prepared. All right. So let's get into this Murray Marr guy. Oh boy, oh boy. So in case you didn't hear about him, I wish I could show you the video, but I can't due to YouTube. It might demonetize or even remove this video because it's violence or whatever. So here's a picture of the news articles. That's right, all you gotta do is Google this guy's name, you'll see what happened. And, you know, a lot of people love this guy. They've fallen for this guy because, you know, he talks like he's against the NWO. He's against the government and what they've been doing. And he says he's against the Pope and the stuff that happened in 2020. He says all the right things. That's what these guys do. They tell you what you want to hear. And, of course, the Christian community just loves it when people praise their Jesus and everything like that, right? But that's the thing. Con men always say the right things to suck you in, but really, they're not good guys, okay? So immediately when I saw this and I saw this guy, I immediately got bad vibes about this Murray Marr. I got bad vibes about this whole entire situation. Okay? So I start looking into this guy and I find some pictures. Take a look at this one. As soon as I see that, you know, the guy's in his golden throne and his goofy little outfit there, and I'm just like, okay, that looks like a little bit of materialistic egoism, kind of. So I wonder how much money this guy has, how much money he's making. I found this to be his net worth. Take a look. There you go. He's making a lot of money, almost $9 million he's made in the past few years here. I start doing more digging. He's getting millions of dollars every year in donations. And he's really taken off. He's very popular. He's famous, okay? Oh, people say, oh, Lionel, he's just successful. Don't be jealous. Okay, let's go further. The way he's always dressed in these other outfits, take a look. The black, the red, I don't know. That reminds me of kind of like priests in the Church of Satan, such as this. That's right, and I know a lot of people say, oh, Lionel, a lot of priests dress like that. Okay. It's my personal opinion that a lot of these Catholics, or I guess he's a Syrian Orthodox, but I think it's all satanic in my honest opinion, knowing the origins of religion, whether they know it or not. But okay, let's look at some more things. Did you see his head covering there? Take a look. You know what that cross is? Well, that's the Knights Templar cross. Take a look. That's right, that's a Masonic order. We're getting into secret societies here, my friends. Secret societies which dark occultists and powerful people are known to be a part of. Alright? So at this point, those red bells are just really dinging for me. And, I know there's an agenda to start a holy war. And then you see the reaction that's been happening in the people. Okay, right after this happened. Take a look.
Yes!
That's right, angry mobs of people rising up because of what happened. They want blood. They want an eye for an eye of this 16-year-old Muslim boy who did this attack on him. That's right. So it looks like the plan is working. And then let's take it a step further. I come across this video and I find out this Mari Emmanuel, not even a real pastor. That's right, and now I know for sure this guy isn't who you think he is. Take a look at this video. Here's a guy who does belong to the church he claims he belongs to, exposing the fraud. Mari, whose real name is Robert. Take a look.
I have no habit of talking about people, but only I talk when I see someone talking ill about Christianity. This man, his name is, he calls himself Mari, but his name is Robert Schliemann. He is not a member of the Assyrian Church of the East. He's never been member of the Assyrian Church of the East. We do not recognize his teachings. We completely forbid him from entering into any of our churches. He was ordained by the ancient Church of the East, by Metropolitan Mar Yaqub. Then he was defrogged. It means he was suspended from his church. Now he doesn't belong to no church. It came to my attention, he used the word Holy Apostolic Catholic Assyrian Church of the East. Immediately when I saw that, we sent him a letter through our lawyers. We said, hey, be careful. You do not belong to this church. You cannot use this church. Now let's see what he's going to say here.
I just want to hold the baby Jesus in my arms. Because I want to pinch his fat thighs. You know the baby when he's so cute. Rah. Especially when they are a little bit fat, so ooh, you have layers on their thighs and the arms here. I want to hold him as a baby because I will definitely make him cry by pinching him, kissing him, and spoiling him, and everything. Like, and then I can, if I go to hell after that, that's fine. I carried him as a baby. La la. And then he would make a poo-poo. And then he would go like that at me. It's okay. I'll wash. Man, if I could wash him. Oh.
He tried to lower Christianity to unbelievable level that has never happened In the 2,000 years of history of Christianity, you talk about him in this way, that he wants to pinch him, to make him cry. This description of the child is abhorrent. It's just unacceptable in today's society. No one even can pinch a child to make him cry. You'll be arrested of abuse. But for him, it doesn't matter. He wants this child, this Christ, God, to make him cry. Someone who studied Christianity would not dare to say these words about baby Jesus. What do you mean that I can wash him when he does his? Have you ever heard someone in these old books speaking about Christ in these terminologies? None. This is how Satan wants you to think, is to lower Christ to a level that is just, he's just nothing. He's a human being. This is the description this gentleman is giving to this consuming fire, to this rock, to this lion of Zion. To lower him to these degrees that you want to hold him and pinch him and his fat. How do you know that he was fat? Some people, they preach sensitive issues in your heart to make you feel and say, oh, he's exactly talking about the way I feel. Paul spoke about them. He said they will come to you with words of blessings. But be careful. They are serving their tummies. It means they are making money off you. Poor thing. I never in my entire life heard such preaching. I never heard them speaking about Christ in this low level of description.
Listen, the Holy Mother is my sweetheart. The Holy Mother is my sweetheart.
Just be careful. Please be careful for your own salvation.
Oh, what's going on there, eh, my friends? Oh, he just wants to grab baby Jesus and squeeze him till he cries. Because you know, Mother Mary is his sweetheart. Oh yeah, what kind of guy is that, eh? That's a creep if you ever ask me. Clear as day, this guy is an NWO agent operative. There's videos of him as well saying we need Trump, and if you guys don't have Trump 2024, then America's doomed. So here we go. This religious guy who's telling you you need NWO politicians, puppets, or else your country's doomed. No. This was a staged thing, okay? It's funny because when this whole thing happened, he's holding out his cross, okay? The guy comes to get him. Oh, by the way, the sharp object with the thing he had never even came out, so he didn't really get poked, okay? The guy just hit him like that, but he stuck his cross out before it happened. Take a look. That's right, so the Christian community, oh, God saved him, it was divine protection, oh, praise Jesus. First off, the cross ain't saving nobody, okay? That's an ancient satanic pagan symbol. It goes way beyond Christianity. It goes back to Babylonian times, to Tamzus, the son of Nimrod, and this Nimrod was not a good guy, okay? And it was called the Tamzus cross. That's right, and what it actually means, it's connected to the black cube of Saturn, Saturn, aka Satan. Okay, it's a pagan, not a good symbol. Has nothing to do with Jesus, really. Okay, it's all Catholic doctrine, so it's not saving nobody. Okay, this was a staged event. That's why the thing never even came out. That's why Mari is doing just fine right now. I guess when they were tussling on the floor, it popped out and the 16-year-old boy cut his finger and maybe he poked a couple people, but everybody's fine. It was a staged event. It wasn't God intervening because he held his cross. But you see, the Christian community or the conservative community, and I don't mean to be offensive, but a lot of people are very gullible. And they want to believe so badly in their Savior and their God and these miracles and stuff, which miracles do exist, but not when it comes to those kind of things. This was 100% a staged operation to kick off this holy war. And we see this within the mainstream alternative media more and more. The promotion of mainstream religion to really get the ball rolling on this holy war. And I'm going to give you some examples of that. Speaking of people who tell people things that they want to hear and people falling for it, how about people's Lord and Savior, Donald Trump? Oh, that's right. We got to talk about Trump here. I know a lot of people in the Trump cult still love him so much. You might be offended with what I'm about to say, but just listen to me. Don't fall into your cognitive dissonance. I'm not falling into anymore, Lionel. A lot of people say that to me all the time. Instead of doing that, stop, listen to what I have to say. Instead of complaining, have a proper conversation with me about it. Okay, so Donald Trump, did you know, he loves to tell people what they want to hear. And this guy, he's not a Christian holy man like people think he is. This is a guy who's been friends with multiple sex offenders, okay? Not just one or two. There was Jeffrey Epstein. Now, P. Diddy, we know all the stuff about P. Diddy. Old Trump was real close with P. Diddy. Vince McMahon of the WWE, who just went down for trafficking. They go way back, and that's just a few, okay? And the Clintons as well. Trump's record for being friends with these kind of people go way back. Trump's record for being a perverted pig with women goes way back. Before he even ran for president, okay? I believe there was only over 30 women who accused him of assaulting them in a sexual manner. And this goes back to the 1980s, before he said anything about running for president. Okay, you could research that for yourself. The guy has the black cube of Saturn not once but twice on his Trump towers. Take a look. That's right, the black cube of Saturn, aka Satan. And then not only that, in his Trump tower, he's got all these pictures of Apollo and other Greek mythology. Take a look. That's right, and we know Apollo is this Satan, Antichrist, Lucifer deity, okay? So it's clear who he serves, but obviously, presidents are selected, not elected. He's in there playing his role. He's an actor. He's telling you what you want to hear. So, of course, he's trying to appease the Christian community. Well, guess what? You could now buy yourself a Bible from Trump. Take a look.
Donald Trump says he's selling Bibles for $59.99. The former president released a video on Truth Social Tuesday, urging his supporters to buy the quote, "God Bless the USA Bible."
This Bible is the King James Version and also includes our founding father documents, yes, the Constitution.
The Bible is Trump's latest commercial venture as he runs for his return to the White House. Last month, he debuted Trump-branded shoes at SneakerCon for $399. These efforts efforts all come as Trump faces a serious money crunch. His legal bills are growing as he fights 4 criminal indictments along with a series of civil charges.
That's right, my friends. Donald Trump will sell you a Bible for $60 now. Which, there's many churches you could go to, they'll give you a Bible for free. Because they actually want you to read the Word of God and all that kind of stuff. But for Trump, he put the government in his Bible. He put the Constitution in it. Okay, mixing government with the Bible. And $60. Oh, it's funny because that video there's saying, he has financial problems, which is crap. Trump's doing the best he's ever done financially. Don't listen to what you hear in the media. It just came out that he's doubled his net worth. Take a look. That's right. He's up to $4 to $6 billion now. Most money he's ever had within the last few years, okay? So all this stuff, he's in financial trouble, all that. He's not. He's laughing at everybody. Because people are donating to him. They're buying his Bibles. They're buying all his little schemes and gimmicks. And he's making more and more money playing you guys like a fiddle. And now, hey, if you want, you could even get your Bible autographed by Donald Trump. Take a look. That's right, Donald Trump is now autographing Bibles. And I find that very ironic because I do believe the Bible talks about not having idols and not looking to men, but rather to God. Well, if this Bible is the sacred holy book, should a man who people are worshiping literally be signing his own name on their Bible, autographing it? Isn't that what some people would say blasphemous? This guy is the biggest false prophet around. He's been chosen by the NWO. He's been selected, not elected. No presidents are elected by the people. Every president is selected, not elected. They never allow you to have a choice. This guy's ties to the NWO and the Rothschilds go way back, okay? So, this is some tough love if you're still in the Trump cult. Gotta wake up. But of course, he's playing this Christian card. He's got to get things ready for the Holy War. So getting the American base all crazy for Jesus, back into the religious mindset, because a lot of people fallen away in recent years. Now they're getting right back into it because of these controlled oppositions, encouraging them. Well, of course, meanwhile, America's been flooded with refugees who are of different faiths. And when this mosque thing happens and the third temple thing happens, and they get the orders to start doing attacks and whatnot, civil war, holy war, exactly what they want. Oh, and there's other examples as well. Look at this Mr. Russell Brand. Oh, he makes me sick. This Hollywood superstar, former Hollywood superstar, I guess, married to Katy Perry, never been a Christian religious guy. In recent years, he's gone very spiritual, but not religious. Well, it looks like he's gone a little bit religious now. Take a look.
Meditation today, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to chant the Holy Rosary. Now, I don't know all of the prayers, like it begins and ends with certain prayers, but today we'll be looking at the chant itself. As you can see, you use the Rosary. This one was given to me by my mate Joe, who said that even though the crucifix is broken, Christ remains intact. You'll note that there are 5 sets of 10 beads with little interruptions. Now, I know that you chant Hail Mary on each of these, and you chant Lord's Prayer and Glory Be on the interstitial pieces. You can join in with me if you choose to, or you can just listen. Plus you can add the additional beginning and closing prayers, which I don't know so well. Let me know what you think of this prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray.
That's right. What the heck is that, eh? And that's not just any Christian. That's Catholicism. He's doing Rosemary's and Hail Marys. That's Catholic doctrine there, okay? And that's the most satanic sect of Christianity there is, okay? And all Christians pretty much follow Catholic doctrine, whether they want to admit it or not, because all Christians are reading Christian Bibles, unless you have the Sinai Bible or the Ethiopian Bible, which predates all the current Bibles in supply right now. They are unedited Bibles. Before the Council of Nicaea edited them, okay? I think they predate the King James by like 1,000 years or something like that. So at least you're reading that, and those Bibles, Jesus never died on a cross. He actually lived a long life and all that. So unless you're reading those Bibles, you're reading a Catholic Bible, whether you're a Catholic or not. If you believe Jesus died on the cross, this and that, that's all added into the Bible by the Council of Nicaea, so you're following Catholic doctrine. But still, the actual Catholic religion is the worst, and now Russell Brand sitting there praying with his beads. Oh yeah, that's right. So what's up with that? And then you got guys like Joe Rogan, old Joe Rogan, saying we need Jesus. Take a look.
We need Jesus. I think for real. Like if he came back now, it'd be great. Like Jesus, if you're thinking about coming back right now, now's a good time.
Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah.
Now's a good time.
There you go. And very interesting, because Joe Rogan was known to hang out with, Anton LaVey's son. Anton LaVey, of course, was the leader of the Church of Satan, the founder of the Church of Satan. So his son Rogan were good buddies. Take a look. There you go, Rogan with his 666 shirt on, hanging out with people from the Church of Satan. Never been a Christian his whole life. And now all of a sudden, right after he signs a deal with Spotify for $250 million, take a look. And just so you guys know, some really famous rock stars who've been in the music business their whole life, they don't even have net worths of $250 million. And they definitely sold their soul and do Illuminati things all the time. They don't even have $250 million. Here's Rogan, already had a net worth of like $30 million or something. Now just signs a deal for $250 million. So if you think that this guy is a threat to the system, that's laughable. You don't get that kind of money unless you're working for the powers that be. So right after he signs this deal, now he's telling you, we need Jesus. Oh, and guess what? Mr. Elon Musk, the devil's champion, that's right, that was just Elon Musk like, what, a year ago with his nice little pentagram dressed like the devil? Well, he's telling you we need Jesus too. Take a look. That's right. So you got all these mainstream alternative media shills telling you need Jesus all of a sudden. And there's more. Tucker Carlson's doing it. Alex Jones has always done it. And many other people in the alternative communities all telling you now we need Jesus. And no, it's not because they're good guys who are finding God or anything like that. They're all on the payroll of the NWO. Okay, they're all controlled opposition, every single one, last one of them, and they're getting things ready for the Holy War, Civil War, about to take place, not just in America, but worldwide, because the powers that be know the best way to divide and destroy nations and have wars is to get religion involved. So they're all laughing at humanity. They're all laughing at us. They're falling for it again. It's so easy. These stupid humans, it's so easy to control them. Oh, yeah. So, time to wake up. If we ever want this enslavement on Earth to end, we need to wake up and we need to stop playing their games. Okay, this is some tough love for everyone. And I know a lot of my followers are awake and love you guys for that. But a lot of people aren't still. And if you ever want there to be peace on earth and love on earth, and these dark powers that be to come to an end, you gotta stop playing their game. You gotta stop worshiping them. Okay? And am I saying that you should just go out and be an atheist and not believe in religion, this and that? I'm not saying be an atheist. I believe we need spirituality more than ever right now. But not religion. Throw away the religion. Yeah? Spirituality, true spirituality. We do need that. But that comes from within you, not from outside of you. Because if it's coming from outside of you, guess who's given it to you if it's outside of you? All these religions given to you by the NWO powers that be. People who do actual research and have gone out and seen these things for themselves will know that this has all been given to you by the controllers of the world. And even there's one good part in the Bible where Jesus did say, the kingdom of God is within you. That was his message. So go within, not outside of yourselves. Stop fighting with each other. Stop falling for divide and conquer. Love one another. And stop giving the powers that be what they want. And what they want is the division, the hatred, and they want the civil war. They want the holy war. And they are going to self-fulfill their own prophecies they wrote in their scriptures. That's right, the script, because it's all a scriptures that they wrote, predictive programming. They're going to get you to fulfill their end-of-world prophecies, to bring in the great matrix reset. So stop doing that. We are powerful, sovereign beings. We are the many, they are the few. Once we stop complying with what they want and rise up, it's game over for them. Look within, connect with God, but from within, because God is within you. You are a part of that one God consciousness that exists. Step into your sovereignty. Realize you are a powerful creator being yourself, and let's build the reality we want to build, okay? Let's build the world we want to see. We got to be the change we want to see. Stop waiting on saviors. We are the saviors, each and every one of us. We have the power to change things. Not Donald Trump. Not Jesus coming down out of the sky, because it ain't going to happen. No, it's the return of Christ consciousness. Me, you, humanity, reaching enlightenment and realizing we can save ourselves. So that's what needs to happen. So don't lose hope. Don't be in fear. Let's just say it's time for us to get to work, shall we? That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I hope you subscribe by this point. As I say, subscribe to survive. And if you enjoy my work and want to have more of it, I do have a Patreon account where I have multiple classes. We got the Ascent to 5D class, health class, occult class. So if you want more videos, the link is down below. Or you could just simply buy old Linol a coffee. I'm on the website Buy Me a Coffee. And hey, I always will send you some exclusive Patreon videos to your email as a thank you. So the links are down below for that. But it always means the most to me. Just with the like and the subscription and leaving a comment. Let me know what you thought of today's video, and words of support goes a long way with old Linol. So thank you so much, my friends, and we got a lot more videos to cover, and we'll give you updates about this Red Heifer situation. Until next time, old Linol signing off. Love you guys. Cheers.